Well, folks, as you can tell by my serious demeanor, I don't exactly have good news. It is now confirmed, okay, not Von Helton's opinion. It is confirmed. 3i Atlas is turning green and slowing down in its activity. Now, as Google points out, and they're correct, it's not necessarily slowing down in velocity, but it's slowing down in activity. Okay, it's not expelling cyanide gas as much as it was. It's not shedding carbon as much as it was. It's not exhaling carbon dioxide as much as it was. But it's not necessarily slowing down in velocity. So let's be clear on what we mean by slowing down. Now, having said that, though, these changes in the way it acts would give rise to the fact that this thing is either biological or it is controlled by some kind of intelligence. I am of the opinion it is a space whale. It is a living organism in and of itself. I could be wrong on that, and I'm willing to admit if I'm wrong. But it could be. Now, the thing that is concerning, obviously, is the huge gas cloud of cyanide that Atlas has released. As you know, Atlas is twice the size of Long Island and twice the thickness thereof. So this is a large, large object. It is not a small object by any stretch. And because of that, its release of a huge cloud of cyanide gas, if it were to hit Earth's atmosphere, depending on the size of the cloud, obviously, we could be in serious trouble. Cyanide is extremely deadly to everything on this planet, at least everything that's carbon-based anyway. And if that cloud just happens to be larger than the planet itself, the planet could entirely be engulfed in cyanide gas, which would pretty much destroy the atmosphere. The atmosphere would be pretty much destroyed at that point. And of course, that would pretty much take us out with it. So this is not a good, I wish I had better news, but unfortunately I do not have good news because, anybody can look this up. Cyanide is deadly to every living organism on this planet. How big is the cyanide cloud? Well, I don't know. Is the cyanide cloud why it's turning green? Maybe. Google says that is a possibility. I don't know what I wish I had better news, guys. I do. I wish I had better news. Well, is the planet in direct is the planet in direct path of this cloud of cyanide? Well, I don't know. I do not know. I would hope that the cyanide gas would go into the sun and be burned up, and but things don't always go as we want, right? I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen. But the cyanide gas has apparently been released well within our solar system. Hopefully Jupiter will grab it and burn it up. But I don't know. I do not know, folks. But this is not looking good. Now you say, well, Von, if it's a biological entity, is the cyanide perhaps a byproduct? Yeah, that's probably some kind of waste product of the biological entity, the space whale, as I like to call it. But even so, even if it's not intending to kill us, the cyanide, if it's a large enough cloud and it envelops the Earth, would do significant damage to our atmosphere. It just would. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? Call up any doctor you want, call up any scientist you want. They'll all tell you the same thing. Yeah, if cyanide is in large concentrations in our atmosphere, we're done. We're fucking done. Okay? That's just reality, man. You know, what do you want me to say? But, you know, they're watching it with interest. I'm watching it with interest. You know, we're going to see how far this thing goes and what's going to happen. Somebody said that, somebody in the comment section said it was going to show up October 3rd. No. It's going to show up. It's going to come around the sun either on the 29th or the 30th. Oh, and I got some more bad news, folks. If that wasn't enough. Are you ready for this one? Are you sitting down? And are you buckled in? Because you better be buckled in for this one. It turns out good old Apophis is still fucking out there. You know, the planet killer, the real planet killer. Yeah, it's still out there, boys and girls. It didn't go sailing past the Earth in 2025 or 2024 even. Which means it's still out there. Okay, so, well, Vaughn, when's it coming? Well, they're saying 2029 now. Now, remember the story. All right, get it straight. Apophis, when it swings past the Earth, the first go-around, if it hits a window, a particular window in space, it will slingshot around the sun and, boom, nail us right in the ass. In what'd they say, 2036 or some shit. So, bye Earth. And when I say bye Earth, I'm not being fictitious or I'm bloviating or anything like that. I'm being literal. Apophis is a real planet killer. Okay, by NASA's own admission, it is a real bona fide planet killer. If Apophis hits us, we are done. There's no coming back. Okay? Now you say, Vaughn, well, what's the odds of it hitting that window and killing us all? Well, thankfully, the odds of it hitting that window are very small. Praise the gods for that. And of course, if it does not hit that window, then it will slingshot off the sun and go careening out into space and hopefully to never be seen again. But there is that slim chance. So Von Helton, your humble correspondent, was right once again. We have two potential dangers out there to contend with. Apophis and Atlas, both of which start with the letter A. Coincidence? You tell me. Anyway, I just thought I'd brighten your day. I just thought I'd brighten your day. But yeah, man, Apophis is still out there, boys and girls. They're saying now to swing by in 2029. Hell, I might not even be alive in 2029. I may be a frozen popsicle in 2029. Found froze to death in his car. Yeah, there you go. The trolls would love that, I'm sure. I'm sure the trolls would love that. But yeah, Apophis is still out there, boys and girls. Von Helton was right again. Holy sheep dip, Batman. Maybe we ought to do like we did in the 1960s and all get under our school desks. That'll save us, right? Right? That's what we did. We really did that. You know, I know y'all think that's Hollywood bullshit, but no, we really did that in real life. We literally got under our fucking desk thinking it would save us from nuclear fallout or from asteroids or an alien invasion or a Russian invasion. We actually thought that shit. Oh, I'll hide under my desk. Yeah, no, that old wooden desk ain't gonna do shit. It wouldn't do shit. But by God, we sure did it now. I ain't even kidding. We sure did. We hid under our desk. You know, it's a drill. We'd all hide under our desk. No, that wasn't Hollywood bullshit. That really happened. Yes, it did. Crazy as it was, it really happened. Then they got smart and built bomb shelters. And then we'd go downstairs and get under the ground and shit, where we might have a modicum of protection. But yeah, man. So, two mints and one. Anyway, I got a call, so I'm going to go. See ya.